usually in the book of Esther, it's usually as as an appendage to the history to the story of Esther. But he has a very, very unique role also to play in the scriptures. And as we learn from this unique man in the scriptures, we can get some principles that we can apply to our lives today. So remember, it's ORR. The first one is opportunity. The O stands for opportunity. And the second one stands for response. That is the R. The first R stands for response. And the second R stands for reward. Reward. So it's opportunity, respond, reward. So one of the things that will help Christians get to that promised land. A lot of us receive promises and we wait and we wait and we wait, and somehow it's like the promises will never come. Some people even die without receiving the promise. Remember, in the wilderness, about 600,000 Israelites were promised a land that was flowing with milk and honey, but only two of them got there. Only two of them got there. Out of 600,000, only two made it to the promised land. And the story is repeating itself today, even in our lives. A lot of people receive promises, and those promises are never realized. They just die. Why? Because they are probably not aware of these three principles or three steps, the ORR. So I pray that today, as you watch this program, that the Holy Spirit will illuminate this message, will bring this message alive into in your life, to the point where you will take it and run with it. So it starts with opportunity. Let's look at the life of Mordecai. You can read the book of Esther, starting from chapter 2. You can read 3 and 4, and you'll be able to follow what we are talking about here. The book of Esther is in the Old Testament. That doesn't mean that this is not a New Testament concept. Although we are going to rely heavily on the Old Testament to bring this message across. So we see the book of Esther opening with a situation where Mordecai was in a strange land, brought there as a captive after war that God allowed, because Israelites will not listen to their God. They totally refused to follow his commandments. He warned them through so many prophets, and the prophet Jonah, when Jonah warned the city of an impending doom, that God was going to punish this particular city, Nineveh, the whole city fasted. That's what the Bible said. The whole city fasted. Animals